my name is Miranda, and today I'm here to react to episode 3 of season 2 of Bridgerton, and I am super excited for this episode because this is going to be the Pall Mall episode. Pall Mall, however you say it in their lovely Victorian British accents. And it is one of my favorite parts of the book, and I so look forward to seeing it in like the screen and actually played out, and I'm just super excited, guys. If you know, you know. Wow, they got someone who looks just like him. That's crazy. Oh, wait, no, I take it back. I think that is actually just the same actor. They just put bangs to cover up some of his older wrinkles. Literally, you couldn't get a younger actor, so it actually feels like he's like 18 or however old he's supposed to be when this happens. Come on, where's my sense of realism? Guys, it's coming. I can see the flowers, what's buzzing around them. Uh-oh, there it is. There's the murderer. Uh-oh. Your Honor, I witnessed a murder. And it was that damn bee. And it's just Jerry from the Bee Movie. Oh, she's got her little baby with her. What a cutie pie. Oh, Eloise. I love her so much. It's so weird that Simon's not here, but like I also get why the actor wouldn't want to come back for like 2 scenes. But it's just like the scenes he's not in are weird. Like I almost wish they would just be like, oh, Simon's just bringing up the bags. And then like we never saw Simon, but like he's there, you know what I mean? I'd like that a lot better. That blue dress is magnificent on her. Like, I really think the costume designers did such a good job finding, like, colors that just look beautiful on her. Like, the purples and the blues they've been putting her in are spectacular. Newton, come meet your future dog dad. Oh. Who's gonna tell him? Oh, no. It's like, I dare. Try it. Yikes. Daphne knows. She's like, oh, let's look for the people with the best chemistry. Oh, yes. This is the way to get me to care for Daphne this season. Put her in charge of the game. Edwina's so overwhelmed and Kate loves it. She's like, I feed off this energy. I feel like people who grew up with siblings like this, like, you recognize it immediately. And I feel like people who don't, like, you're like, this is very off-putting. Like, it's so funny. Hey. Look how worried he looks. He's like, look at her. I love her. They all love her. How can you not? It's just so funny how he's like he's trying to be a gentleman and she's just push. I love it. Especially because I feel like he's trying to be his best in front of Edwina, you know, like so nice, so well behaved. And Kate's like, I see through it. Poke, poke. She literally fits in so well with them. Like, she is already a Bridgerton. Like, I can just see them doing this for years and years to come and her fitting in perfectly. She literally just sent it flying. Oh my gosh. I really like that it's showing like how much better Kate is suited for being a Bridgerton and for Anthony than Edwina is, and like not even putting Edwina down in doing so. It's just like people like different things, right? And Kate is like Anthony. We've established this before. They're very much the same. Like they love this competitive nature and this stuff, and she's just more like, isn't this like a game and we're just supposed to be like having fun? Like, but for them, this is fun, you know? Like this whole shenanigans and stuff. And I just think it's another way to showcase that difference that's really nice. Yeah, who's gonna seed first? No one. Is Colin playing matchmaker? Or is that like a little hint towards what he did in the books? Because I like how he was like, you guys can go off. If neither of you make it back because you killed each other, then my life's easier. Oh, Daphne definitely suspects something. I wondered in the last episode, I was like, who's going to realize first? And my money was not on Daphne, but I kind of like that it is Daphne because it's like, you know, she's married, she's somewhat wiser, they're claiming to be, and now she's recognizing like, hey, this kind of looks familiar. Like, I know what this is. Oh no, her beautiful slippers are going to get ruined, but also good for her for being like, it's just a little mud. He's like, he's so horrified. He's so confused. He's like, is this a trick? Oh no, her dress is ruined. I don't care about his outfit. I'm sure it's fancy too, but See, they have fun together. This is like when they first met and they were laughing. Like, this is ridiculous, but they got themselves into this situation, and that's why they have to laugh. Yeah, 1,000%. No, that's the same thing, yeah. Don't go pulling no sexist BS on us. I feel like the thing is, like, it's impossible for them to put aside their differences. You get what I mean? Because, like, I feel like even when you could so tell at the racetrack last episode when he sat next to her and she was like, just ignore him. Just pretend he's not there. And then he started talking about Nectar and she was like, and he's like, what? She's like, like, it's just so funny. I feel like how she literally, they can't ignore each other. Because he couldn't even ignore her when she was like, Nectar, really? Like, he could have just been like, yeah. And instead he was like, something to say. Like, it's just so funny how they needle each other. Oh no, what's wrong? So moody. He's just an anxious little boy. Oh, it's the dad. Yeah. I mean, I know it only is the third episode, and we're kind of getting the backstory, but I can't wait to see like more of how it's affected him because I just feel like it's such a big thing. And again, I am mad that like they made him like the same actor, but I get why because he's in so many scenes that I guess you wouldn't connect right as much. But like that's just a big pet peeve of mine is when you just slap the same actor like a wig or hide their wrinkles and are like that's definitely an 18-year-old dude. Someone could make it though. It just wasn't Edwina. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you love her. She's so good. She's like very subtly pushing him toward admitting his real feelings. Who would have thought Daphne's the wise one this season? But I do like it that they didn't make her like, I know better than you, right? Like, this is just get your head out of your butt and get married. I like that it's like she's like subtly being like, bro, like, I was like this last year and I didn't want to listen to people, and I'm just gonna steer you in the right direction. Also, she is quite right because if you've seen, like, especially I noticed this episode when they first arrived, he didn't approach Edwina at all. Like, he went straight to Kate, and I think that says a lot. Eloise is so pretty. I just love like her hair, her outfits, such a nice blue. She loved it. Like they're apologizing, being like, I hope we didn't scare you. And she's like, girl, that was the highest high I've ever felt in a while. Gosh, it's getting even more and more intense as the kids grow up. Jeez, poor Anthony. He's still clearly like grieving, whereas I feel like everyone's kind of grieving but like made peace, like gotten through the stages of grief, whereas I feel like he is still clearly in, depression, probably, I would say, right? Stage 4. They're going to be best friends, and I love it so much. And I also feel like I'm so curious what they're going to do with Eloise's season because they're definitely setting her up to be like, I don't want this, I don't want like anything. And I'm just curious how you then sell us on someone who's so clearly been anti wanting to get married, which is fine. Like, that's totally fine getting married. You know what I mean? Like, I almost feel like I would rather, like, she's just like, I don't want to get married. And, like, even if she has a love interest and, like, they get married or, like, they don't get, like, I just wanted to see her do something different. Because I feel like it just would feel like a sellout of her character to just have her, like, meet someone and be like, yeah, I want to marry you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't love him that much, he can't get hurt that much, and he can't hurt them. Even though I feel like Edwina would still very, very much mourn him, right? Like, just because you don't love them doesn't mean they're not in love with you and won't mourn you. Yeah, I feel kind of bad because I feel like she wouldn't be saying that stuff in front of her son if, like, she wasn't so just heartbroken, like saying, like, he's the air I breathe and now there is no air, and, like, I wish like the baby had taken like that was whole like I would be like and he's got all this other stuff on him like no wonder it affected him so much. They aren't very much changing it because like in the book it's definitely more like my father was like this amazing strong man, like no way I can ever live up to him, so like he never thought he would live past like the age his father did, and that was more why because he was like I'm not gonna be around to know all that stuff, so like that's why he was more certain in it. Like it was just a certainty he had. Whereas this one, I feel like is more. He's like, no matter when it happens, I don't want like to affect the people that I love that much to make them miss me. So it's like slightly, the idea is still there, but it's still slightly different. And I like the book version better because I just like this idea of like, how can I live up to my father, and this whole kind of like feeling like you have a curse on you. Whereas this is definitely, I mean, it's more dramatic, I think, of like, you know, like him seeing what happened and his mom being like, you know, like, I don't want to go on without the dad. And he obviously hasn't reconciled like seeing that, but then the mom did put herself back together and is now thriving, you know? So it's different. Baby. Damn, that dog hates him. And he's so mad that he can't win that dog over. He's like, I can't win that dog over. What a cute little puppy face he had. He was like, hi, dog. And the dog's just like, no, 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 no. See, like that blue looks beautiful on her. That is such pretty colors. He has feelings for you. He kept looking at you and being like, wait, this doesn't feel right. He's like, please, let's not fight. He can never say the right thing with her. It's so funny. Yikes. Oh no, he's gonna freak out. Has he ever seen anyone get stung by a bee since his dad, you think? Oh my gosh, he's having a panic attack. Whew. Jeez. Look at him. This is why they're perfect. Look how she's calming him down. Are they gonna kiss? No, they can't, right? They're alone so much that I'm always like, where's the chaperone? Like, someone's gonna walk in on them. That was an almost kiss after he almost proposed to her sister the night before. And then he literally just runs away. Oh, but she's running too, so, you know, they really are a match made. What was that? That was so good. But guys, the book is even like, the book's even hotter. Like, that was hot, but the book is like, ugh, this is gonna make things complicated. He acted the heck out of that scene too. Oh my gosh, like that whole panic attack was just wow, so well done. And like her calming him down and just like, I like how you could see where like she like thought like he was just being annoying, and then she realized like, oh shite, no, this is something more, and she like calmed him down. That was really good. That's like so good, but so like different from the book scene, which is okay. But like I like them both, but it's just really funny knowing like how the book scene went and like how that went and what ended up happening compared to this is very funny, but also very interesting because now I'm like, where are they gonna go from this? I feel like they're definitely showing like the budding relationship, and to me, it's definitely boy falls first. Like, I think Anthony is already like really infatuated with her and doesn't even realize it yet, and I think Daphne is starting to catch on to that, and maybe even his mother a little bit. That's why she's like, "Are you sure? Like, like I really want you to marry for love," and he's like, "No," and she's like, just think like it might be closer than you think. So it's just really interesting because now I feel like this is going to be showing Kate's feelings now, because she's like, wait a so why did I almost kiss him? Like, I feel like she was not intrigued by him at all romantically before, in my opinion, and now I feel like she's like, wait a second, what was that feeling I just got? So it's going to be so interesting and cause so much drama, and I'm so here for it. So if you've seen this episode, please feel free to leave your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Also, make sure this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!